about you, but I hate sanding. For God's sakes, I hate sanding. It's just insane the amount of work you go into sanding. Sucks. But anyways, since the last video, I was there looking at the firewall, and it was like, oh, there's a spot. Next thing you know, I got the filler out. And I'm like going, crap. And then, you know, it feels pretty good right now. But it's like, crap. Next thing you know, I'm finding little spots everywhere. And I keep reminding myself, this is not going to be a show car. You know, it's going to look nice. You're not going to see the detail, all those little dings. But, you know, I want it to look nice. But, again, I miss those spots. Got to do that. Got to sand that area down. And then I did each wheel well. I don't know if you can see that. But what I did is I put the filler and then sanded it down. And then I just threw a filler primer on there just to cover it up. Oh, I'm going to mix up any 2-part epoxy and spray it. It's like, you know, screw that. So I'm going to go ahead and put, under the wheel wells, I'm going to go ahead and put that rubberized spray as soon as it's dry, probably in a couple days. But I'm just going to go throw some primer paint on here, and just call it. Otherwise I'm going to be back here again sanding the crap out of it, and I really hate that. All right, there. I just threw a primer paint on there just to cover it up. You can see, I already see a spot right there. It's like crap. Of course, I got to do that. So I will be back here again, and it just blows my mind how many times I got to go over an area. So it's a lot of little stuff. All right, we're continuing on our quest of sanding, which I'm pretty sure I told you guys I hate. I so despise it. But anyways, it's required. But I was just touching up this area right here, which is I have the vehicle on its side, as you can see. Anyways, right here is the canal for the window to sit in. Then you have these little buttons. And anybody have a video out there that shows you how to install a piece of glass into a 69 Camaro using that system of those buttons with the trim over it? I don't know how to interlocks or interlinks, whatever. If there's a video out there, can you point it out to me? Because I need a little instructions. But as you can see the marker, all the spots. I'm going to put a little bit of filler to those little cracks and crevices that I don't want to be seen. So, continuing on. All right, it's dark out, so it's time to go in. Car's on its side again. Here's the dashboard. I just had some little spots. I put a filler in. I'm going to go ahead and sand it down. So after I paint that, it should be pretty smooth and ready to go. So you don't see all those little, you know, mistakes. And I did a little bit on the firewall again. Found a couple spots, of course. And seam sealed it. But remember when we were talking about how the water is going to flow when it comes in here? Water goes in here. Where's it go? Well, it goes down here. Actually, it goes all the way down here, and then it flows all the way down to this point, and then it goes back to the rocker arm. Well, my idea is to put a tube right in here. Put a tube right in here, because it's a natural coming together where it didn't come together at the factory. On either side there's a hole, but I remember I had to dig out from both sides this big wad of that seam sealer tar that they used back in the 60s. So what I was thinking of doing is put a tube right here, so the water would drain out right at this point. I'm not sure if it's going to affect the fender or the door, which I don't think it will. It's just going to dribble down and go on the ground. I'd rather have that than going back to the rocker arm and just continue to rust out over the years. So that's what I plan to do. anybody's got another idea, let me know. But I'm finished for tonight. And I'll see you tomorrow when I get a little more update. All right, it's been a couple days. I went ahead and sanded the dashboard where it meets the cowl area, and it looks pretty good. All the way across, all those spots that I found, little crevices, that it's pretty smooth now. I just threw some filler primer on there. Did the same thing for the Firewall. The vehicle's at a tilt, by the way, and it came out pretty good. Paint's a little still wet, but I did some sanding all the way down here and just filled in some spots, and I painted it. That's all I'm going to do. I know during the video I asked if somebody could point out how to install a windshield using the factory clips and the molding. Even if that's the best way to go. If there's a different way, please let me know. Other than that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on another part of the Camaro.